Welcome back. I'm Bra Mithra. Thank you so much for all the support that you've been showing me for all these videos. I'm so glad that you've decided to come back and watch another episode. It's very meaningful. And thank you very much. You don't know how humbled I am that people continue to watch. So last episode we fought an antelope and we got the statue guy. Really, really good. He has weapon proficiency for shield. We don't have any shields, so there's no way that we were able to get him any kind of weapon proficiency on showdowns. So what we have to do is get a shield. Now we don't have ammonia, and that's why last episode I said we were going to fight a white lion, because in the white lion you can get a hunt event which gives you ammonia, but you can also fight a Gorm. The Gorm has a mood which gives you ammonia if you kill him while it's in play. So the mood is a basic, one of the basic AI cards. So fighting a level 2 Gorm would put 9 of those 10 in play. So there'd be a 90% chance that we would get that as one of the basic cards. So a Gorm level 2 is 14 health. We could probably kill a Gorm level 2. And I had planned on doing a Gorm level 2. But a Gorm level 2 is also 11 toughness. And we can't go out with Carissa because of heat. And we couldn't go out with Aurora because of the heat for the settlement event last time. So a Gorm level 2, I think we could take it had we had those survivors. But since we don't, we're going to do a Gorm level 1. Now I planned everything for fighting a Gorm level 2. And I'm going to fight Gorm level 1. So with that said, when you go out to hunt a Gorm level 2, you have to do the Fetid Grotto, but only when you do level 2 or 2. So I plan on doing that. So that's going to happen, even though we're fighting a Gorm level 1. So a Gorm level 1 is 8 toughness, 6 movement, 8 basic, and 2 advanced. So it has 11 wounds. Compared to the level 2, it has 16 wounds. And the 8 toughness is huge difference. So it's an 80% chance of getting that mood in play. Which we did end up getting. So the reason why, after I was putting the whole deck together, after I was going to do everything, I decided to do a level 1 was because, like I said, with those 2 survivors. But also, you have to kill him with that mood in play. And you can only look at 2 AI cards at a time with the headband. And since really the only reason why I'm fighting this is because I want ammonia and because Gorm can get you a shield weapon. So that's great. We'll definitely want the shield weapon. It also has a great axe, and we have people who have axe proficiency, so that's really good. But I would basically just be extending the fight longer than necessary because I'd have to look at every 2 AI cards, and then if it wasn't the mood I needed, then I could do 2 damage. But that's it. Maximum 2 damage. And that would really slow down the fight if I fought a level 2. So that's why I didn't want to do it. But as you'll see in the video, I did Fetid Grotto anyway. And then I also did the exit thing afterwards. So I'm just going to leave that as is. So we ended up fighting level 1 thing, and we got really punished because we also did Fetid Grotto. So with that said, knowing that I was wanting to fight a Gorm, I needed to add the Approaching Storm to last year's settlement events. So we'll just do that now. So with Approaching Storm, a light appears on the horizon. From its origin, rolling masses of storm clouds approach the settlement, soaking everything in perpetual sheets of stale-smelling rain. Sudden flash floods, burning winds, and periods of strobing light continuously plague the settlement, leaving the survivors in epileptic fits. You may now hunt a Gorm. Add it to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. Add Gorm Climate to the next lantern year. So at the end of this, that's why Gorm Climate's going to be there. And then you nominate a survivor and you get +1 insanity and they brave the storm. So we'll just nominate Miles and then we'll just roll. So it's an 8. The resolute survivor stands strong in the face of the oncoming storm. Struggling against the mighty winds, he gathers the settlement together to build a shelter against the sickening storms. If they have not innovated yet, the settlement gains the Hovel innovation, but we already have Hovel, so that sucks. So this basically does nothing. So, but the point is now we can hunt Gorms. So the other thing is I have that new survivor I needed to create. So I did that. I have some new graphics for showing everybody who's in the settlement. And I added last names to some people, so I wouldn't get them confused anymore. Now, speaking of confusion, there's also a part in this video where I was, I wanted to name, when I had the twins, Ken and Kenna, I wanted to name them with similar names, because that's what sometimes people do with twins. They name them with similar names. So there's a part in this video where I say Ken's doing something, but I actually mean Kenna is doing it. So I denote that too with some text underneath when that happens. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I've decided to start doing this for the episodes starting going forward. Just because I feel like the thank you is much better if I do it in person rather than me just posting in text on the Facebook group where you're just hearing my voice without seeing it. And I really am very thankful for everybody who watches. And I just want to express that. So thank you very much. And I hope you enjoyed the video. All right, here we go. Here's the hunt phase. So now what we're going to do is we've got Lightning, Kenna, Ken, and Bria. So first off, we'll move with Lightning. She'll be the first on the Gorm. So here we go. We've got Horizon of Bones. The darkness ahead is filled with steady flashes of green light. Enormous piles of jagged bones forebodingly line the horizon in an unbroken line. Inhuman, mournful laughter echoes through the air. If any survivor has 5+ hunting speed and 3+ courage, you press forward. Fearfully sneaking through the bone wall, survivors can roll a random hunt event. Looks like what we're gonna do. None of our people have 5 experience. So let's roll a random hunt event. So let's put that here for the Gorm hunt events. Get out the random one. Alright. Rando hunt event is going to be white is 10s, black is the singles. 63. Oh, so close to 65. I don't ever want 65 like ever again. Alright, 63, correct? Yeah, 63 feet. The stone faces ahead are replaced by an expanse of stone feet spouting from the ground. The survivors walk soul to soul with the feet. If any survivor is insane, they are convinced they have reached the underside of the world. They clutch the terror slowly. They clutch the ground for dear life, terrified of falling off. Their raucous terror slows the survivors and attracts unwanted attention. Roll once on the hunt event table for each insane survivor before moving on the hunt board. If any of these rolls results in feet, ignore it. Okay? I don't think anybody is insane, surprisingly. Yeah, all these people are brand new. So, Lightning has no insanity. She was just born, or just found in a river of blood. Ken only has 1 insanity. Ken only has 1 insanity. And Bria has 2 insanity. None of these people are insane. If all survivors are insane, they fall off the underside of the world. The survivors are dead unless the settlement chooses survival of the fittest. If they did, the survivors bite down hard on the feet. Their teeth grind against stone as they refuse to let go. At once, the feet shatter, revealing ordinary stone faces beneath. The survivor's insanity to 0 each suffers shattered jaw, severe head injury. Do not roll any additional hunt events caused by feet. Okay, well no one's insane, so I guess nothing happens. We just walked on it. And we were like, this is normal? I guess. Totally abnormal thing, but okay. I guess we're all good. Alright, so that was Lightning. Next we're going to go with Bria for the next hunt event, which is Mourning Bull. You approach the fresh corpse of a Gorm. The survivors must choose to steer clear or go near. So steering clear, the survivors hear a mournful cry rising at their backs. Each suffer 3 brain event damage. Well, we definitely don't want to do that, because no one here is insane. Another Gorm charges out of the darkness. Wailing mournfully. The survivors are ambushed. Start the showdown immediately. The Gorm gains +1 damage token. Okay, looks like we're going near. So looks like we're starting the showdown. How does this work exactly? Man, how come I always get weird things where I don't know exactly what to do? So, you're supposed to roll for, there's like the special event for when you hunt a Gorm. But this says it ambushes us. So you're supposed to roll here on this Fetid Grotto thing. Approaching their quarry, the survivors are overcome by a sickening miasma. When the survivors arrive at the showdown, each survivor approaches the cave. During the aftermath, all victorious survivors make a blind exit. So, I guess I'm supposed to do this, but if we came across a dead one and this one ambushed us, I guess there's no reason why we should be rolling on the Fetid Grotto. But at the same time, whenever anything good happens in this game, you have to question it. So I'm just assuming I should be rolling on this Fetid Grotto anyway, even though thematically this one ambushed us outside of its grotto. I'm going to go set up for the showdown and see what people say about this. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to roll on it just because you're supposed to. We'll see what the consensus is. It would make sense that you wouldn't have to roll on Fetid Grotto because this one's ambushing us. Okay. So let me set up for the showdown. Oh, I have to do I'm going to do the terrain really quick. So you start with, there's always going to be grass. 2 things of tall grass for the Gorm. And then it's going to be 2 random terrain cards as well included in that. So let me just draw the random ones quickly. So we'll have that, cactus plants, and the resin dunball. I don't know if I want to use that. Well, you know what? We'll use the resin dunball. No, we're not going to use it. Never mind. I don't want to use that. I should take that out of the deck. Alright, for the second one. And there. Bug patch. Good enough. Okay, so now I'll set up for the showdown. So here we are, going up for the showdown. Here's Lightning. She's got 2 survival. She's only got Cat Eye Circlet, Founding Stone, because she's going to be using Monster Claw because she has a Monster Claw fighting style. So she's only got the 1 waist armor. But when she uses Fist and Tooth, she's got a extra accuracy and extra strength. So that'll be good. Here is Kenna. She's going to be using Spear. She's only got 1 insanity, but she has 2 evasion from the Rawhide Vest, the affinities, and she has 1 natural evasion. She's got no survival because she was at 0. She had to be set to 0 survival because of last year's heat. Heat wave. So if you depart with any heavy gear, and she does, she's got the King Spear, which is heavy. So she gets set to 0 survival. So next we have Ken. He's going to have 4 survival. He went up to 2 insanity because he's got the stone noses. He's got 2 in every armor location. He's got the bone axe, and he's going to have 3 evasion, 1 strength, and 1 accuracy. He got the 3 because he's got the Flower Knight badge. He's got 1 natural evasion. Then he's got the Rawhide Vest for an extra evasion. Okay, and then lastly we have Bria, who's only got 2 insanity. She's got +2 luck, and she's only got 1 waist armor. Alright, so that is our gear. Alright, so now we're all set up for the showdown, minus this big book in the way. We're going to do Fetid Grotto anyway. I know it doesn't make any sense that since it would ambush us and we were near a dead one, why would it... Like it would, but I guess we were investigating a different grotto. That's how I'm going to look at it. We saw a dead one inside of a different grotto. And now we went into that grotto, and then this one happened to be in there as well. So that's what we're going to do. So we have to roll to the Fetid Grotto, which is approaching the quarry. The survivors are overcome by a sickening miasma. When the survivors arrive at the showdown, each survivor approaches the cave. During the aftermath, all victorious survivors make a blind exit. So, here we go. So, the Gorm's den can be tracked by smell from a great distance. Your eyes water and your stomach twists and knots as you approach. Okay, here we go. Lightning. Not great. The weak stomach prevails. You stop at the mouth of the Gorm's den, doubled over in pain. Roll a d10. Not doing great here, lightning. Incessant coughing. Suffer the collapsed lung, severe body injury. Great. Collapsed lung, severe body injury. That's super good. I'm glad that happened to lightning. So, collapsed lung. Let me just look this up really quick here. What was that? Yeah, severe body. Collapsed, gaping chest, no. Collapsed lung. Can't bring. -1 movement token and 1 bleeding token. That's not too bad. So now she's got an extra bleeding token and she's got -1 movement, so she can only move down to 4 movement. So I'll just put a white cube on her movement. Okay. 1 down. Next, Kenna. I think the same thing. Oh no, 4, okay. Entrance to the Gorm's den swims with putrid vapor. As the survivors consult among themselves in hushed, rasping tones, you decide to combat the miasma with a little ingenuity. Putting your waist armor on your head, add your current waist armor points to your head armor points. Or wait, what? So I'm also adding my head. Sometimes these things you got to go back and read them twice because it doesn't make sense. So, okay, as survivors consult. Okay, putting your waist armor on your head, add your current waist armor points to your head armor points, and reduce your waist armor points to 0. Gain +2 insanity and +2 survival. Okay, so Kenna is going to go gain 2 insanity, so she's up to 3 insanity. So okay. So she's got a 2 in the head now, and none in the waist. Okay. I hope I don't roll that with the tank, because that's going to be weird. Okay, Ken. I did. I rolled that with the tank. Great. Okay. Okay, so same thing happens to Ken here, but... Alright. So the Rawhide armor gives you +1 to all your hit locations. So I'm not going to include that in this tally. So I'm just going to say that he takes off his pants. He puts them around his head, making his head a 2, but his waist's a 0. And then the Rawhide armor takes effect. So his head's a 3, and his waist is a 1, rather than his head being a 4. I don't know. That's how I'm looking to do it. If I'm wrong, oops. That makes more sense doing it that way. Okay, so that's Ken. Let's do Bria. So she's gonna have that crazy thing again. All right, roll again. 6, same thing, I think. 6, incessant coughing, suffering the collapse of the lung, which is -1 movement and a bleeding token. So Bria, bleeding token and a -1 movement. Not the worst thing happened on these two because they don't really need to move that much anyway. Okay. Yeah, so just to recap, Bria's the bow user, so that's not that big of a deal for her. The bleeding token kind of sucks, and lightning was our fist and tooth person. who was found in a pool or a blood river. So that's that. Now, welcome to the showdown. Kind of. I just realized I forgot to put out these acanthus plants, or they were moved. So they need to be 6 spaces away from all other acanthus plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so here. And here. Good. That was quick. Done with the show. 6 spaces away from all other plants. Good. Done. Okay. Now, welcome to the showdown. Okay, I don't need this. Okay. Now, the drawing of our tactics card. Now, if I draw Reviving Tactics again, I'm going to lose it. Here we go. Drawing of our survivor, or drawing of our tactics card. Lance formation. Something different. Oh my. Lance formation. While the survivors are standing in this formation, the survivor in the magenta position gains +2 speed and +2 strength. Neat. Alright, that one we might maybe use. Okay, so now with the Gorm, this is a level 1 Gorm. So it's going to go first because it ambushed us. So it's actually going to go twice. So, first one. Scratch. Closest threat facing in range. Alright. Oh, it gets a +1 damage, right? Should make sure I'm not giving it the correct thing. It was a +1 damage or a +1 speed. I forgot to put down the token. So everything's going to do +1 damage. Okay. Everything's going to do +1 damage. So this actually has 2 damage. Okay. Closest threat facing in range, which I get to choose. So I will choose Ken, because everyone's 6 away. He gets an insanity for monster controller. Okay. Reduce aura points at all rolled hit locations to 0. Okay. That's be 4 damage. It's only 1 speed, +2 accuracy. So, not that big of a deal. So, it's only 1 speed. He has evasion of 3. So this is a 5+. It's a miss. So he missed anyway. So that's scratch. Alright. Now it's the regular monster turn first. Maw Arm Toss. Random threat in range. So I don't think she's in range. Definitely not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, all of them are in range. Okay, random threat in range. So here we go. Highest roll. Oh, wow. Okay. These two actually got 10s. So I'll re-roll. Okay. So here is Kenna, the spear user. She got an 8. And the tank, highest. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forget with this triple size base, you can actually save some movement space by going there. Okay. There it is. Random threat in range. Full move towards target. Starting... Oh, no, we don't have dash. We just got surge. Too bad I don't have dash. Because this line here indicates when you can spend survival. If I would have had dash, I could have dashed. But I still don't have dash. Full move towards target. Starting with the target, make a separate attack against each survivor adjacent to the Gorm. Oh, so I need to try to make as many people adjacent as I can. So he was here. So if I went this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there any way I can get him here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's no way. Okay, so it's just going to be here. There's no way I can get next to the bow girl, too. Okay, so 2 speed. Accuracy, she's got 2 evasion. So it's going to be accuracy 4+ damage 2. Oh my. That's a double miss. Interesting. Double miss. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting this on an ambush. Okay, Survivor's turn. Don't need this on here anymore. Okay, so here is what we're trying to do. There's only 10 cards here. We've already seen 2 of them. He has a mood that I want to make sure I kill him with that mood in play. So I do not want to remove the mood if I can help it, because that's one of the reasons why we're hunting the Gorm, is I need ammonia. And if I can help it, I don't want to kill him with that in play. So, with that said, first thing we're going to do is Rawhide Headband. And the best person to Rawhide Headband with is probably going to be Kenna, and then I can just move away. Or I can surge with the tank and maybe get it back. Yeah, you know what? I'll surge with the tank. And maybe get the survival back. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to spend 1 survival. We're going to surge with the tank. Or can he even... Oh, he can't even make it anyway, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, never mind. He can't even attack anyway. So I'm not going to surge. Just going to do regular old headband. Okay, look at the top 2 AI cards. Oh, there it is. Sweet. So I want him to draw this. And I want this to be in play when he does. So he's going to draw that, put it into play. When a survivor ends their act in the Gorm's blind spot, if they have any armor points at the legs location, reduce them to 0. Otherwise they suffer. Okay. Is there any way for this mood to leave play? I don't think there's any way for this mood to leave play. All right, so I'm just going to have... Okay. Well, I can try to... What is Strobe going to do? Turn to face the most survivors. Then target all survivors and monsters facing. So... I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to move here. Right? Because he was here. Yeah, so he's going to move here. Now, somehow, how can I turn to face them? I'm going to get him to turn that way. She'll stay there. She'll get this bug, and then there'll be 3 there. So that will be the most survivors. So I'm going to get him to turn that way. So what is he going to do? Roll 1d10 for each target. On a result of 3+, they suffer brain damage and knock down. Okay. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. I'm not going to do any damage to him because I want this to be in play, that mood card. So we're going to put that one on top. Okay, now he's moved. Okay, so let's get some now we'll go with Bria just to get some acanthus plants. Okay, acanthus plants. 5, actually here, you know what, I can do this because I'm going to do the other one right away too. So a 5, find something tasty and consume it. If you didn't gain +1 survival and archive the terrain. So she gains +1 survival, she's at max, this is archived. Okay, now she can move. 1, 2, 3. We'll move her into the grass there. Ooh, that's going to be in his facing. I don't want her to be in facing. So if I move her here, then he'll turn and she won't be in facing. Okay. Now we'll go with Kenna here. Can she get all the way around? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can. So she's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move to here. Now, that's one way facing. This is a totally different way facing. 2 is the most he can ever get in his line of sight of facing. Okay, now lightning to do the Hurricanthus plant. A 9, gain a fresh acanthus. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on her sheet up here to remember that I gained an acanthus. This gets archived. All right, so let's get her in the grass, I guess. She's got lower movements. She's only got 4. Let's get her here. Now, everyone is gone. We draw the first one. We already know it's this, the mood I wanted to have him play. So let's put this in play. Okay. When a survivor ends their act in the Gorm's blind spot, if they have any armor points in the legs. So we're just never going to be in his blind spot. So the mood's in play now. Okay. Now, we're gonna when the mood comes into play, you draw another AI card, which was Strobe. So it's turn to face the most survivors. So that facing only has 1. This facing has none. No, 1 survivor. I mean, 1, 1. This only has 1. Now this, because here's the line for facing, right here. This has 2. So I'll show that again. This has 1 because of where she is. See? Here's the line cuts right here. Right here, 1. This whole board here is 1 facing. When he turns this way, this line here, it's only her, 1. Turns this way, only her, 1. See? There's a line here. He's on the other side of it. So he has to turn here. Awesome. Okay, so now it's only 2. Roll 1d10 for each target. On a result of 3+, they suffer brain damage and are knocked down. Okay. The red dice will be lightning. Okay. So they're both going to do it. They suffer 1 brain damage and are both knocked down. Okay, so that's Ken. Suffers 1 brain damage. He's down to 2. And lightning suffers 1 brain damage. Oh, she doesn't have any brain damage, or she doesn't have any insanity. Oh, I should have done something with her. Oh, I should have surged with her last turn. Oh, I should have surged with her last turn. Oh, well, this isn't done. I still have the other thing to do, but I should have surged with her last turn. All right, so she's going to suffer head brain trauma. Okay. 10 for brain trauma. Destroyed tooth. If you have 3+ courage, you boldly spit the tooth out and gain 2 insanity. Otherwise, a blow sends you sprawling and you are knocked down. She was knocked down anyway, so it doesn't do anything. But still, that was dumb of me to not surge with her after she checked that acanthus plant last turn. So these 2 are both knocked down anyway. Now I'll do this, resolve this. Turn the Gorm to face the opposite board edge. So he's going to turn to face this way. Okay. That's Strobe. Now, no more worrying about anything. I have the mood in play. Now let's tear him up. Alright. So, the other reason why we hunted a Gorm was because I said I needed a shield now that I have a shield user. This is the fastest way I can get a shield user because I don't have leather. The other reason, he can get me a shield without having to worry about needing leather. Plus, I needed ammonia. I know last time I said I was going to fight a white lion to try to get ammonia, but he was another option. Plus, he has an option of getting a shield. The white lion I can't build any kind of shield with. The other thing that's good about him is the he can drop a lot of organs. And we lost all of our consumable gear to that one settlement or hunt event or something where everybody had to eat all my monster grease. So that's why I have no monster grease. Anybody who's just like, how's this guy playing without any monster grease? That happened. And the Gorm is good for dropping organs. So we're going to make a lot of monster grease if we survive this. All right. So, with that said, let's move here. 1, 2, 3, or we'll go here. 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Now she's got a spear, so she can attack from 2 sides away. She will attack him. Her king spear is a speed 2, hitting on 6+. She's got 1 accuracy, hitting on a 5+. Oh my gosh, she missed twice. God, I'm so bad at rolling. I'm so bad at rolling. Okay. I am so bad at rolling, it's crazy. What am I going to do now? I was planning on her hitting and maybe surging or something. What am I going to do now? Okay. Now the other thing I can do is start a chain reaction. Should I just start a chain reaction here? I could encourage, or no, encourage. Just to get everyone standing. Yeah, what the hell, let's just do that. Okay, she's going to move there. 1, 2, 3. She has 4 movement only, but this is only going to cost her 3. She's going to move there. We'll shoot with the range 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to shoot with the range 9. Oh, I should have shot with her first because then those would have hit. Because they're so stupid. All right. 1, it's slow, so it means it has 1 speed, but gains +4 accuracy. So the accuracy is going to be 1. That's a hit. So all you need to do is hit, and then this arrow takes effect. The cat hit arrow. Okay, so now he's got -1 evasion. Now we'll roll for damage. Draw the hit location. Mammoth tail. If you attack from the Gorm's flank, gain +2 strength when attempting to wound. We're not attacking from the flank. Okay. So she crits on an 8. Wounds on a 2. That's a critical. Okay. Turn the Gorm to face the opposite board edge and full move in a straight line. At the end of the movement, the monster is knocked down. Why would you do this to me? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why would you do this to me? Collision. Boop. Collision. Boop. Okay, so they were already knocked down. That's great. I think now lightning got ended on. So when when it ends, they stop. They get knocked back 5. No, I don't think 1, 2, 3, 4. I should count it from where she was. So she was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's still knocked down. Okay, so that was 1 damage at least. Okay, it's 1 damage. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to surge now. Spend my 1 survival to surge lightning. No, I don't want to surge lightning. I'm going to surge Ken because he's the tank. So let's search because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can at least get in facing then. Yeah, we'll do that. Surge to stand Ken up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go here and attack with the axe. Okay, so attack with the axe from the flank. so yeah, so it's a 2+. Yeah, 2+ speed. It's going to hit on a 5, 4+ because he's got 1 accuracy and the creature has -1 accuracy. That was a perfect hit. That was a 6, but a perfect hit. I think he has. Okay, so he's actually got combo masters. So on a perfect hit, he rolls again. Okay, so he missed. Okay, so that's 2 hits. Draw the 2 things. So first, this one's first. He's actually, let's see, so it's a 3+ strength. He has a 1 strength, so it's a 4. So he's going to wound on a 4+. That's a crit. So he gains a random resource, and he's using the Bone Axe, which is Savage. So let's gain a random Gorm resource. Come on, hand. Come on, hand. Come on, hand. Meaty rib. Okay. Let's write that down. Meaty rib. Okay, so we gain a meaty rib. Now we do 2 damage. 1 and then 1 for Savage. Okay. That's the end of that. Now wounding on a 4. It's a wound. Right, 5's a wound. Yeah, he's got 8 toughness, strength. He's got 4 strength. Yeah, so that's a wound. So the failure doesn't happen, but I wanted to crit. So failure doesn't happen, but that's another wound. Okay. Right. So I'm just going to mark it. So he gains axe proficiency, just so I don't forget. So there we go. He got his axe proficiency. Now we need. She's already gone. He's already gone. She's knocked down. All right. Now next monster's turn. Random threat in field of view in range. Random threat in field of view in range. Is she in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does not look like she is. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1 space away. She's not in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She is in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, she is. He's definitely in range. She's not a threat. She's knocked down. So, random threat in range. So, the red dice will be Bria, the bow user. Are you kidding me? Okay, reroll. Red dice is Bria, the bow user. Okay, so it's Ken. So that's who it's random. Okay, then move and attack target. Speed 1. So we just turn to face. Doesn't even need to really move. Speed 1, he's got evasion. So it's going to hit on 5. That's a hit. Okay, he's going to spend survival to dodge. Okay, spending survival to dodge. Now we'll see, since he's got the rawhide gear, on a 6+ he gets it back. He does not get it back. So he spends his 1 survival to dodge that. And that is the end of that. Alright. Bria can't gain bow proficiency anyway because she's possessed. Lightning actually stands up now. Okay. Lightning can't get proficiency this round. She's no age, so even if she kills this, she wouldn't be able to gain proficiency. So there's no real point in hitting with Fist and Tooth. I can end with it because it's savage, but Kenna could gain spear proficiency, which would be nice. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or does she only has 5 movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She cannot get within 2 spaces. She has no 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll just go here. I can't. She has no survival, so I can't even Inner Lantern to move again. Or no, Interlander wouldn't give me a move. That would just give me another action. Okay, so that's that. That kind of sucks. So let's just shoot him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would need to be here. Is that 4 spaces away? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Because she's got the movement of 4 only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So shooting range 5, speed 3 with the Vespertine bow. Hits on a 6+. Hits on a 5+ because he's got a -1 evasion. She has a +1 accuracy. So hitting on a 4+. Those are all hits. It's 3 hits. Okay, 3 hits. We'll just go right with the super dense because it's got nothing. What'd I say? 6 strength. She's got +2 strength. That's 8 strength. So she only crits on an 8+ and only misses on, doesn't wound on a 1. That's a wound. Okay, crits on an 8+. It's a wound. We'll see what happens with this wound. I don't think it does anything. Turn the Gorm to face opposite board edge. Full move in a straight line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So he turns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, that just moves him out of range, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Damn. So he's out of range. So I did 2 hits. This one's now canceled. So can't. Yeah. So this one's canceled. So these all get discarded. But I did do 2. That's 1. I gotta reshuffle. It's 2. Should I surge and get this bug? All likely I'm going to kill him next round. I should probably just surge and get this bug. Yep, I'm going to surge and get the bug. Surging, that leaves her with 1 survival. Let's roll on the bug patch here. A 9. Gain a random vermin resource. Hey, this time I actually had the vermin cards out. Don't know why I wouldn't have had the vermin cards out when I fought the antelope last time. That was dumb. Alright, hey. Vermin, that one. Lonely Ant. Lonely Ant. Okay, that gets discarded. This is all discarded. So we interlandered to get the bug patch. Okay, now she can only move 4. Lightning, well, here's what I'm going to do. So Lightning is our leader. So she can encourage, or no, she's the Orator of Death. So I can spend an action to give everybody +2 insanity, which I'll just do that, but I'm going to move her into the grass. 1, 2, 3, 4. She only has 4 movement right now. There, she's in the grass. She's going to give everybody 2 insanity with her action. Okay, so that gives 2 insanity. Moves up to 5 insanity. 4 insanity here. 4 insanity here. Great. So that was her action. Now we'll just move with Ken. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because then at least he's the closest. Would he still be the closest here? I think he'd still be the closest even here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces to get to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it would take 6 to get to her. So even in the grass, he's still the closest. Okay, Gorm's turn. Strobe. Turn to face the most survivors. Oh, man, I should have headbanded. Well, that's going to be everyone. Oh, what a misplay here. That's everyone. Roll 1d10 for each target. On a result of 3+, they suffer 1 brain damage and are knocked down. Oh, it's okay. Lightning. On a result of 3+. Yeah, lightning. Kenna. Yep. Ken. Yep. And Bria. Yep. Everybody gets -1 insanity and everyone's knocked down, and then he's going to turn around. Everyone's knocked down, and everyone loses 1 insanity. So 3, 3, 4, 1. When I rolled that 10. Yeah. Didn't gain any insanity on that last time. Oh well, everybody's knocked down. I'm just going to draw another AI card. Everyone's going to have to pass anyway. No one can stand. I don't have any Fist and 2 specialists. So, I'm not even going to target him. We're just going to go again with the Gorm. Random threat in field of view in range. No target illuminates. We're going to illuminate because everybody's knocked down. Illuminate. The Gorm's bulb increases in intensity, suddenly making the darkness light. Until the end of the next round, all survivors are now threats, even if they are knocked down, or use an effect that says otherwise. Insane survivors are thrown into the... What? Okay, so everyone's knocked down, but they already are knocked down, so everyone's standing up anyway. Okay, everyone was knocked down, so this thing where they just get to re-knocked down, that doesn't happen. Okay, so that was that. He's got 4 hits left. Everyone stands. I would love to get spear proficiency, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I'll try again. Moving 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Show Rawhide Headband, which makes me draw this 1 card and then randomly one of these. Now I can put these back in any order I want. So if I were to pass, just to try to get her to get spear proficiency, if I were to pass, what would be the Mon arms? Strobe. Strobe would make him go twice again. So, assuming, okay, if I don't, should I risk it? If I don't roll poorly on Strobe, assuming that one person would stand up, I could then encourage Kenna to attack with the spear if I put this on top. Otherwise, it's going to be Strobe, and then he's going to do Ma Arm Toss, which would be nothing again, and it would result in Illuminate, and that would just make everybody another. So we just do this again. All right. We're doing it. I'm going to pass. This is crazy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Get her in here. Does anybody have... Oh, yeah. So these 2 can just sit here, do nothing. She's... I can't do the Order of Death because it's only once per showdown. So, at least I think. Or was it the other one? Yeah, it's only once per showdown you can do Order of Death. So this is a risk here. This is a risk. Well, I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm doing it. I already said I'm doing it. All right. So we'll just pass the round. He's going to draw Strobe. Turn to face the most survivors. which is going to be everybody. And hopefully one of them survives it. Okay, here we go. So, first lightning. Yep. Kenna. Yep. Ken. That is a 3+. Bria. Yep. So, okay. So that happens. Everybody's knocked down again. Yeah. So everybody's knocked down again. Everyone suffers 1 brain damage. So lightning loses her insanity. Goes down to 3. Goes down to 2. Goes down to 2. Everyone's knocked down. We draw another monster. It's his turn now. He's going to do this. Pick target, random threat and range. Everyone's knocked down, so they're not threats. Random survivor in range, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can get both of them. 1, 2, 3. I don't think he can get her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he could get her. So he can get everybody. All right. So random survivor in range. Here we go. That is lightning. Then we got Kenna. Ken, so tank, so I hope he rolls high. 6. So far he's the highest. Bria, roll lower than a 6. 8. Stupid. Bria, that's fine, whatever. She's in the... Oh, whoops. Still need to do this. So Bria, you're going to turn... Boop. 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Full move towards targets. Starting with the target, make separate attack against each survivor adjacent. Yeah, there was no way she was going to get anybody else adjacent. Or could I have? I guess I could have done that. No. Yeah, I could do this. Which would be, let me make sure. So this would be 1, 2, 3. So he was here. So it would have to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Yeah, so he could do this. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to put him right here. What a weird thing that he did, but that's the best way of doing it. Okay. So first he's going to attack Kenna. Starting with the target. Make a separate attack against each survivor adjacent to the Gorm. Alright, so starting with Bria, she's got, so it would be 1 evasion. Oh no, she's got no evasion. I'm looking at the wrong person. So she's got 2 evasion just from being in the grass. So it's going to be a 4+ to hit. So that's 2 hits. It's going to be 2 damage each. 2 damage each. Foot and body. That's fine. So foot and body, so she's just got severe in the foot and body. Foot severe, body severe. Okay. And then what is it? Knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's fine. Whatever. Okay. Now, same thing against Kenna, which was, what was it? Oh, she's also knocked. She was already knocked down. Remember, everyone's knocked down already. I just didn't mark it because this one actually targeted a random survivor. It didn't matter if there were a threat. So everyone's knocked down, so she's still going to stand anyway at the end of the round because she was knocked down coming into this round. Now she just got kicked around while she was down, but... so Kenna's also knocked down, the spear user, but she'll still stand at the end of this. So with her at speed 2, she has 2 evasion, so it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be a 4+ to hit for her. So 1 miss. So this is going to be a 2 damage and knockback 5. 2 damage to the waist. Oh, that's right. She actually doesn't have waist because of the weird grotto thing. So that's a severe injury to the waist. Or a heavy injury, I mean, to the waist. Which again results in knockdown, but she's already knocked down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then she'll be able to attack anyway. So this super risky super risky, insanely risky, but fine. I'm fine with the results here that happened. Okay, now everyone stands up because everyone was knocked down anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of sucks because he might be able to retch. Actually, you know what? So he's got 4 hits left. She stands 1, 2, 3, 4. She can only move 4. That's right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, she needs to actually be here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so she needs to be there. Okay. So now she'll shoot with her speed 3, accuracy 4 plus, speed 3, accuracy 4 plus with the bow. It's 2 hits. Drawing the 2 hit location cards. She wounds on a 1, crits on a... Was it wounds on a 1, crits on an 8? Wounds on a 1, crits on an 8. Okay, so this is a crit. Okay. This is just a wound, so it wasn't a failure, so that's just 1 hit. The blow ruins the Gorm's eyesight. The monster gains -1 accuracy. Okay, so 2 hits. This -1 accuracy token, so 2 hits. This one gets discarded. Now I need to shuffle the 2 of these. And this one also gets discarded. Okay. So he's only got 2 wounds left. I could surge. No, I'm not gonna. I'll if she doesn't get her thing, I'll surge and try to just kill it with the bow user. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay, 2 speed, 6 plus. She's got accuracy 1. She's not technically in the blind spot because the blind spot's literally only these 3 things. So she's got accuracy 5 plus with 2 speed. She missed twice. She has no survival. Can't surge with her. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. That sucks. Whatever, I'm just going to surge with Bria with the bow user, so whatever. Surging with her. She'll get another attack. Okay. 3 speed, hitting on a 5 plus, hitting on 4 plus with 3 speed. That's going to be 3 hits. Let's draw 3 hit locations. 1, 2, 3. I should have cat-eyed circle it, but whatever. Yeah, I should have cat-eyed circle it. That's okay. This one will be last. Okay, so that one does give me a stout kidney resource. Is this dumb? All right, I'm gonna try to get the stout kidney resource. This might be dumb because if I do fail, then I'm not gonna kill it, and he might kill. No, okay. Who cares? I'm not gonna go after the stout kidney. All right. Wounding on anything except for 1, critting on a 8. So that's a wound. Wounding on anything is critting on an 8. Oh my gosh, I failed. What happens when you fail? Instinctively lashes out. Perform basic action targeting the attacker. I can't believe I failed. How is this happening every time? Okay, so first let's... this results. So... that's the final wound. Now he's down to basic action. How did I fail this? Why can I never hit twice? What's basic action for the Gorm? So basic action. If he's still in range, I can attack this. If he's still... I'm gonna definitely still be in range, but it's more of if I'm alive, it's still standing. Okay, so basic action. So basic action, it's on the other side of the card. Basic action, it's going to be to her. 2 speed, 2 plus accuracy, 2 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2 speed. 2 plus accuracy. Well, he's got -1 accuracy, right? I just gave him -1 accuracy. Yeah, he's got a -1 accuracy from some wound I just did with someone. Right? Yeah. -1 accuracy. So this is a 3 plus. She's got no evasion. 3 plus. 2 speed, 3 plus. Both hits. It's going to be 2 damage apiece. Body and waist. Okay, so the waist is just a light injury. So the waist is just a light injury. The body is a severe injury. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Pick those up. Okay, so the body's a severe injury. 8 on severe injury for a body. Broken rib. It hurts even to breathe. Suffer -1 permanent speed. This injury is permanent and can be recorded multiple times. Gain a bleeding token. So she gains a bleeding token. Okay, she's got -1 speed now. Broken rib, right? Is that what it's called? Broken rib. Okay. Okay, so she's knocked down. Okay, so now she's knocked down. So that cancels this one. So he's just down to basic action. Perfect. Basic action. What's that going to be? Closest threat, facing, in range. Okay, closest survivor in field of view. So I need to somehow get the tank closer than her. Is that possible? Okay, Ken, you have 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is possible. 1, 2, there. So you're going to get attacked now. Alright. Now he's going to basic action. Okay. Closest threat facing in range, which is no one. She's not a threat. She's knocked down. Closest survivor in field of view. Everyone else. He's the closest. Turns. Moves 2. Basic attack. 2 speed. 3 plus. He's actually got 2 evasion. No, he's got 3 evasion. It's going to be hitting out 6 plus because he's got the monster has -1 accuracy. He's got 3 evasion, so 6 plus. 2 misses. Okay, she stands now. Kenna, you can move 3 or 5. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can get here, or you can get here. Might as well put you in the grass. Okay. 2 speed. 6 plus. She has +1 accuracy. It has -1 evasion. 2 speed. 4 plus. It's 1. It's actually a mighty strike. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's going to give her 2, or she has mighty strike. That's a perfect hit. That's what I meant to say. It's going to give her 2 plus strength. So okay, so in order to wound this, she needs a 2 plus, because the spear has 3 strength. Perfect hit on Mighty Strike gave her 2 more strength. That's a 5. She has +1 strength. That's 6. Toughness 8. 2 plus. Just barely. That kills it. And she gets her shield thing. Or not shield, spear thing. Thank you. What a disaster. What a complete and utter disaster this was. Or almost. Okay, so it's dead. What a complete, utter disaster that was. I can't believe that. Okay. Whew. So let's do victory quick. I gotta do this exit the thing. Okay, so victory. Everyone's gonna gain 1 hunt experience. So during the aftermath, all survivors make a blind exit. Aftermath. I'll just do the blind exit now before the aftermath. Or, well, right now I'll do it. Okay, so blind exit of the grotto here. Sickened and exhausted, the survivors attempt to investigate the hazy Gorm den. Each victorious survivor rolls a 1d10. Okay, first things first. Lightning. A 10. Gasping in the dense thick mist, you struggle to breathe. You may spend 3 survival to gain legendary lungs. She has... not have 3 survival. Does anybody have 3 survival? Ken could do that if I roll for Ken. Alright, Kenna. Now, 6 plus for Kenna. 6 is... you find the jiggling, delicate mass of a newborn Gorm helplessly laying in an oozing nest of debris. If you have 3 plus courage, you may slay the infant and gain 1. No one has any courage. Yeah. Okay. If you do not slay the infant, you stumble away from the nest, flowing wildly in a blinding mist. Gain +1 understanding and honorable disorder. Okay, I gotta look. +1 understanding for Kenna. Okay, +1 understanding. And honorable disorder. Honorable. That's a disorder. Being honorable is a disorder. Okay. Disorder, honorable, 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 honorable. Honorable disorder. You cannot attack a monster from its blind spot, or if it's knocked down. Yeah, that's a disorder. That's a misunderstanding of the word honorable, but okay. Okay, so that was Kenna. Let's go with Ken. I think he's also going to be honorable. Does he have 3 plus courage? He does not. So he gains +1 understanding and honorable, which is fine for him, I guess. He's usually a tank, but not always. Last person, Bria. A 1. Perfect. I was hoping to roll a 1. You stumble, lost, and gagging in the caustic mist. The venting effects of your surroundings take their toll. Suffer -1 permanent strength. You emerge dragging 1 random basic resource in your spasming fists. Okay, -1 permanent strength and a basic resource. Was it worth it? No, obviously not. One random resource, basic random resource. Okay, love juice. Love juice. Okay. And what did she get? -1 permanent strength. Bria, -1 permanent strength. Good. You're back down to just 1 strength now. Great. That was so good. So happy that stuff like that happens all the time. So happy. Okay. Now let's do the regular old aftermath of this stupid Gorm. Alright, aftermath. Everyone gains 1 hunt experience. Alright. Lightning, you gain a hunt experience. Alright. Kenna, you gain a hunt experience. That lets you age. So we will age. Now... where's age? Okay, age. First age. 2d10. Oh, I can get rid of this honorable. 2d10. 11. 11 is a random fighting art. So let's do that for Kenna. Random fighting art. whatever that one is. Lure Epilepsy. That's terrible. I know that. Once per showdown, you may spend a thing to give yourself a seizure. You suffer random brain trauma and are knocked down. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not super beneficial. Lure Epilepsy. Lure Epilepsy for fighting arts. Fantastic. Fantastic. Lure Epilepsy. Great. Next. Ken gets a hunt experience. Bria, you get a hunt experience. You trigger age 2. Ooh, 17. Let me guess, you get that strength back. Plus 1 permanent accuracy. So you just traded a strength for an accuracy. Good for you. At least you didn't gain a fighting art because you can never use them. So I guess it's probably for the best that you didn't just gain a random fighting art. Okay. She can never use weapon proficiencies either. Okay. So now Kenna's going to gain spear proficiency because she leveled up. Spear proficiency. Okay. Now so that's first, that's aftermath. Now we do weapon proficiency at eligible. I already knocked it off for axe. So that gave Ken axe specialist. Now we do rewards. And the rewards are 4 basic and 4 Gorm. So let's do the Gorm first, which is we need the I don't remember exactly what it was we needed. To make that shield. Hand? Did I say we needed a hand? Oh, yeah, hand. Milky eye. Stout hide. Stout heart. I don't think... I think I needed something else. Meaty rib was the other thing I got. I think I needed something else because I wanted to make the axe too. I don't think I got everything I needed. Oh well, that's like... It's 2 organs. 3 organs actually. Okay, then 4 basic resources. So I guess it's fine. Like I said, I also wanted to just make monster grease. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll just get out the love juice. Love juice. Okay, so there's everything we've got from beating him. Perfect. That ends the... So the first time the Gorm is defeated, you add Gormery and Gorkamist to the settlement locations. If you've not innovated yet, the settlement gains Negrito. Okay. So, Gorkamist. Alright, well, I'll set up for the settlement now that we're all good. And we've got a lot. It's going to be a long settlement event. We've got a lot to do on the settlement event. We've got Phoenix Feather. We've got a random settlement event. We've got Mistletoe, or Necrotic Mistletoe. We've also got Gorm Climate. That's 4 settlement events we're going to have to resolve. Alright, so that is the end of the Gorm. Let me set up for the settlement. We're set up for the settlement phase. This is a big settlement phase. So first things first. Lightning is a hoarder, so she's going to take the meaty rib. So we just take meaty rib. Right now we lose one of the returning things, and she gains a courage for doing so. Alright, hoarder's resolved. Now, first we're going to do Phoenix Feather. The skies bubble and murmur as a dark present tears through the atmosphere like a negative lightning bolt, sucking the air and energy from all who gaze upon it. A light rain begins. That's going to be a lot more than a light rain. The survivors turn their eyes up to see a huge iridescent feather slowly floating towards the ground. The lantern lights reflect strange rainbows off the twisting feather. A primal fear takes root in the settlement. You may now hunt the phoenix. Add it to the quarry list on your settlement record sheet. Nominate a single survivor to speak. They gain +1 courage and break the silence. So that's going to be Kenna. So on her D10 roll, she gets a 7. The survivor exclaims that the fallen feather is the most beautiful and dangerous thing they have ever laid eyes on. Each color runs perfectly into another, and gazing upon it imparts a strange sense of longing. They are convinced that they have never seen something so beautiful or perfect in this world. The survivor greedily hides the feather from the others. They gain the crazed fighting art, which is this. I had it already ready. So on a perfect hit, they gain +1 insanity. She's already has Mighty Strike, so that's good. She's already benefiting from perfect hits, so this is just something else to benefit from it. So she's now crazed. +1 insanity. On a perfect hit. Okay. Now she also becomes a hoarder. and +1 courage. She gains +1 courage. Okay. She's also now a hoarder. She's just totally messed. She's an honorable hoarder. Okay. That does it. Oh, and everybody, all returning survivors gain +2 insanity. So, Lightning has 2 insanity now. Kenna has 5 insanity. Ken has 4 insanity. Bria has 4 insanity. All right. So that is Phoenix Feather. That's 1 down. 2. Here we go. Now let's do Necrotic Mistletoe. So, okay, Necrotic Mistletoe. Small bear, or actually, we'll just do this more thematically. Let's do Gorm Climate since it was already raining. So now we have to do Gorm Climate since we decided to hunt the Gorm. The returning survivors find the settlement tormented by relentless foul weather, obviously by the Phoenix. Add Gorm Climate to the next lantern year in the timeline and roll on a D10. Alright, so we're adding Gorm Climate again to the next year. Okay. And we roll a D10. 8. Does the settlement have storytelling? No. Settlement struggles against the quaking ground, linking arms to brace themselves against the storm. Nominate a survivor with 0 hunt experience. They draw strength from the settlement's determination and gain +1 courage. Okay. We currently have 4 people with no hunt experience. I think there might be some more. But we don't have very many. I think we only have 4. I think I've taken almost everybody out that I could. Because we've had such bad luck, I had to keep taking new people out constantly. So I think we have... so I'm just going to add this to somebody during editing. Alright? I don't know who it's going to be. I'll look at everybody's sheet, figure it out. It's probably going to be Ken and Kenna's brother. The twins' brother here. That's who it's probably going to be. But we'll see what happens here right after Necrotic Mistletoe. Okay, so now we do Necrotic Mistletoe. So there was a thunderstorm. Phoenix flew over, dropped a feather, then it began to rain. Then it was ridiculously raining, so torrential rain because of the Gorm Climate. Now all that rain is apparently going to turn to snow because of Necrotic Mistletoe. So small buried plants bloom all over the settlement. After the rain, yeah. See, after the rain it caused flowers to bloom. So small buried plants bloom all over the settlement, and airy pollen clusters dance in the lantern light as they fall from the atmosphere above. The ghostly scene is beautiful. The returning survivors feel their hearts lift and they gain 5 survival. We have a max of 4 survival, so everybody's going to be at max. As the settlement frolics, enjoying the phenomenon, a few members begin to feel sleepy. Cold-nosed and covered in pollen, they sit to the side and watch everyone play. Nominate a health-conscious survivor. They gain +1 understanding +1 courage, and check up on the sleepy friends. Now you roll. Now he checks up. Now you roll on a d10. 6. Okay. The health-conscious survivor realizes that the necrotic mistletoe has invaded their flesh, and they are the source of the epidemic. With a heavy heart, they leave with the infected survivors, never to be seen again. -4 population. Do not gain the benefits of your settlement's death principle. Okay, yeah, because we don't have sculpture. Otherwise, something else would happen with sculpture. We don't have that. So 4 people die. So those 3 people that we have yet to ever name, those 3 nameless survivors that had 0 hunt experience, they're dead. And then 1 more person is also going to die, which I'm thinking is going to be Miles. Miles is also going to die because he was never going to be able to go out ever again on a hunt for any reason ever. He had a fear of the dark. I mean, we could have cured it, but it's really hard to cure disorders without gaining, like, you'd have to spend a lot of innovation. So it's just, Miles is also dead. All right. So those are the 4 people who died. The 3 people who I've yet to ever use, and then Miles. So he died. So now that whole family has been just destroyed. With Riley and Miles were original. Now they're both dead, and their son Tyson, who's a statue somewhere on the plane of faces. All right. 1 more random settlement event. Then we'll get into this. So Gorm Climate, I don't keep Gorm Climate in the deck. Doesn't, because I already have it scheduled. It's not in here. So it's to the side because it'd be stupid to draw it again, right? I don't know. Do people normally return it to the deck before they do the thing? I don't know. 1. So the top card. Oh, man. So it's Plague. Sickness sweeps through the settlement. Survivors are sickened without warning. Made too weak to even care for themselves. Select 4 survivors at least 1 hunt experience. Okay, so 4 survivors with at least 1 hunt experience. Clayton, Bria, Kenna, and Ken. So Clayton, Bria, Kenna, and Ken. I really thought I still had Wit somewhere, but I don't see him anywhere. I don't see his character sheet. So first for Clayton. What's a 3? We don't have bloodletting. Okay, so Clayton needs healing. Let's read. How does this? Your body tries to fight off the infection. Unless you receive treatment, see below. You will die at the end of the settlement phase. So treatment requires ammonia. Okay. 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 So Clayton needs treatment. Kenna. Kenna needs treatment. Bria. He makes... no, wait, next... Yeah, Bria was next. Full recovery for Bria. Okay, so for Ken... Ken also makes a full recovery. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so terrible. Oh my gosh, this has been the worst settlement event ever. Okay, so 2 people need... Oh my gosh. Okay, so 2 people need treatment. Clayton and Kenna. What even is our death principle? Oh, I don't even think it matters. Right, necrotic thing, you don't get this death principle. So those are the 4. So we don't get their death principle. Okay, this has just been utterly terrible. Okay. Okay, so with that done, now we can actually start the settlement phase. So Gorm Climate's added to next year. We have to treat these people or they're going to die for plague. What happens with plague at the end if I don't treat these people? Okay, so they'll need treatment or they're going to die at the end of the year. Okay, so that is Kenna and Clayton. Okay. So we get ammonia for beating the Gorm with the... So we get ammonia. That is now added to our innovation deck because we defeated the Gorm with the mood in play. So we've got pneumonia. That adds to our other things that we have here. So graves, if these people die, we'll gain another endeavor. Alright, so first things first. First, we're going to spend 1 innovation. Alright. Oh, we have to trigger insight for... Oh. No, Ken made it through. So let's do Ken's insight. So, doing Ken's insight during the settlement phase first. Insight, settlement phase. He becomes a tinkerer. So Ken's a tinkerer. Ken's a tinkerer. Okay. And now we trigger insight. A 4. Gain an endeavor, this settlement phase. Okay, gain an endeavor. Thank you, Ken. You gave us an endeavor. Okay. That's his insight. Whew. Okay. Now, first we're spending 1 insight. We're going to create with the skinnery, we're going to create the leather worker. And that would cost 3 hide and an organ. So we got 3 hide here, the stout hide, 2 monster hides, and a love juice. So that's 3 hides and an organ. So now we've created the leather worker. Next we're going to innovate with a skull we had from last settlement, a mystery thing for the organ, and then a hide. So that will be our innovating. Here is our innovation deck. I had to add ammonia consequences since we now have ammonia. Ammonia consequence. Ammonia consequence. Is that the only one? Yeah, bloodletting seems to be the only one. So bloodletting gets added to our innovation deck. Shuffle up innovations. Now we have to draw 4 of these because we have whatchamacallit. Yeah, we just have to draw 4 because we have symposium. Okay. Draw 4 of these. Here we go. We're going to draw this one. Petal spiral, paint, bed, partnership. Probably going to take, of these choices, I mean, petal spiral, lose 1 flower, we're not even going to do this. Paint, that's dash, so that's a very likely one. Yep. So it's paint. Getting paint. So now we can now dash. And we had paint consequences. So these go here, back in here. And we add paint consequences, but most importantly, we have paint. Okay, so we're done innovating. We also got Negridu. Negridu. So Negridu gives us +1 survival. So we're up to 5 survival limit. All these returning survivors gain from whatever, necrotic mistletoe or whatever. So they're all at 5 survival. 5 survival. Actually, Kenna is also at 5 survival, but we need to cure her. Let's do that. We're going to do plague. Where was it? So we're going to do treatment. Here we go. 3. So Kenna is cured. So I am going to track the fact that she does have 5 survival because she's cured. Okay. Now, did I need these 2 innovations for anything? I don't think I did. Alright, innovation. Gonna heal Clayton. Yep. So 5. Clayton's also healed from the plague. Okay, good job, Clayton. That leaves us with 1 innovation, or 1, endeavor left. Okay, next. So, next we're taking the mammoth hand. We're going to the Gormery. And we're going to make the Knuckle Shield, which is a mammoth hand and 2 bone. And we're going to use the 2 teeth from the Screaming Antelope that we had last time. We'll use those up to create the Knuckle Shield. So the Knuckle Shield is... the only shield we have access to at the moment. Sorry, I forgot to grab the card. So the Knuckle Shield. Here's the Knuckle Shield. So you can see here with the Knuckle Shield, it has block 1, and once per round, if you wound with the weapon, you can block once for free. So it is a speed 3 weapon, 7+ accuracy with a 1 strength. Most importantly, it's a shield, and we had that Shield Master from the thing, so definitely want this. It's also good. Shields are great. So what block does is if you spend your action to block, you can just absorb 1 hit. Or you can absorb the number of value of the block. So this absorbs 1 hit. There might be some stuff that does block too. So there we go, creating the Knuckle Shield. Then these last 2 organs here, because I forgot about the hoarding thing. Well, it's not that I forgot about the hoarding thing, but had we not had a hoarder, we would have been able to make 3 monster grease, but we'll make 2 monster grease with these last 2 organs. Okay, I guess we'll spend our last innovation just doing augury. Augury gives you understanding, right? Where's augury? Actually, we can make leather. No, we can't. We don't have any hide. All right. So we'll just do augury. Where is augury? Or should we do shared experience? Nah, we'll do augury. Why do I not remember what augury does? Augury. There it is. Augury. So, yep, spend an endeavor. We can sacrifice a resource, which we do have resources if we want to gain 1 understanding. That's on a 1 to 3. So we'll augury with Kenna, because she could gain possibility of gaining 1 understanding. Yeah, well, here we go. Okay, Kenna. Does anyone else really need understanding? I'm trying to see, but otherwise I think it's just going to be Kenna. Actually, yeah, we could do it with Caressa. I'd rather Caressa gain the 1 understanding. So we'll augur with Caressa to gain the 1 understanding. And we'll lose one of our... what do we have? We had 1 extra monster hide. Oh, we actually could have done leather working. Huh. Well. Oh well. Oops. I should have looked before. So we'll spend our last remaining monster hide. So now the only thing left is a broken lantern and 1 iron and a bone dagger. That's all we have in our storage at all. 1 piece of iron and 1 broken lantern. So then Caressa will gain 1 more understanding, which will trigger insight, making her a tinkerer. And a 9. What's 9? Oh, she gained a permanent accuracy. Nice. It's really good. Now she has 1 accuracy, 2 strength, and 1 luck. That's really good. All right. So that is the end of this ridiculously bad, ridiculously long settlement phase. So thank you very much for watching. Like I said, it's just so great to get support by community as much as I have, and it just means a lot. So thank you very much. I'll see you in the next episode.